Leo and the Hidden Seed, short version. In a beautiful village lived Leo, a boy almost 9 years old. This year, during Lent, he felt something special. At church, they talked about giving and sharing. Leo loved his things: toy cars, shiny stones, and especially his piggy bank full of coins. Each coin was a future new game. One Sunday, the priest explained that Lent was for giving of ourselves. Leo saw a drawing of children without food, with sad faces. That night, he couldn't sleep. He thought of his piggy bank and those children. The next day, the teacher announced an initiative: fill a basket with offerings to help needy families in the neighboring village. Leo looked at his empty basket. It was pretty, but he saw it as a hole that would swallow his money. He hid it under his bed, trying to forget it. Days passed. Leo played and studied, but the image of the sad children kept returning. One afternoon, his wise grandmother saw him pensive. "What's bothering you?" his grandmother asked. Leo told her about the basket and his piggy bank. "It's my money. I saved it so hard. If I give, won't I be able to buy my game?" His grandmother smiled. "Leo, do you remember the tiny seed we planted? It was minuscule, but we watered it, and it grew into a beautiful flower. If we had kept it, nothing would have happened." She continued, "The money in your piggy bank is a saved seed. When you give with love, that money grows into something more. A blanket for a child, food for an empty belly, a smile of hope. When you share, you plant a seed of love, and that seed not only helps others, but it also grows something beautiful inside you. The joy of doing good, the peace in your heart." Leo looked at the basket. It was no longer a hole, but a small garden waiting for seeds. He went to empty his piggy bank. The coins jingled out. There were many, too many, he first thought. But then, he remembered his grandmother's words. He carefully took a handful of coins, the largest ones, the ones he worked hardest to save, and put them in his wicker basket. He felt a small pang in his stomach, but right after, a strange warmth spread through his chest. It wasn't a loud joy, but a sweet, silent peace. When he brought his basket to church, he saw many others. Some had few coins, others many. He realized that the quantity didn't matter, but the love with which each person had planted their seed. That Easter, Leo didn't buy the game, but instead he felt a deep joy, like a beautiful flower that had bloomed in his heart. He knew his coins had warmed and fed others, and had made love blossom in his own heart. How to use the basket with the children. After the story. Children, do you remember Leo's basket? Just like him, this Lent, we invite you to have your own basket. Show a basket. This basket is for you to plant your seeds of love. Every coin you put in here, no matter how small, is like a little seed. When we put it in with love, thinking of helping others, that seed turns into something wonderful. A smile, a blanket, food for someone who needs it. Maybe you have some leftover coins from your snack. Or perhaps your parents give you an extra coin for a chore well done. Or maybe you have some coins in your piggy bank that you're willing to share. It doesn't matter how much you put in. What matters is the love with which you do it. Just like Leo. Keep your basket in a special place at home. And whenever you can, plant a seed of generosity. At the end of Lent, we will bring all our baskets to church. You will see how. Together, we have created a garden of love that will make a difference in the lives of many people. Key points to emphasize. Asterisk heart, not quantity. The important thing is the intention and the small sacrifice. Real impact. Your coin helps buy food, clothing, etc. Asterisk personal feeling. Generosity makes you feel good. Strength of community. Together we achieve more.